Been a while since we've checked in on our F32 race car project. We've been busy moving all the things, various other projects, getting ready for race season, but time to get cracking back at this thing. So coming over to check out and see what the guys are working on. And they are messing with the roof. So we've been experimenting with some sunroof fill panel things and still got sunroof fill panel pieces in the works, but gonna be a little bit as composites take a while to develop. So we need to get moving on this thing. So they are working on removing this roof entirely. We actually are going to just go ahead and swap over this roof to a full slick top, non-sunroof option so that we can go ahead and get this cage that Austin has been welding on a little bit. So he can finish welding this thing and get this cage installed so that we can start bolting some parts on and get this thing to the track. So they are going to work on getting rid of all of these little spot welds, get rid of all the silicone and whatnot out of here. This looks fun, Daniel. You got a lot of spot welds to keep on hitting. You've got a lot you've made it through, though. Keep on drilling. So Dave hollered at me and said, hey, get over here. We're about to pull this roof off. So now I'm over here. Let's see what's about to go down. Daniel's over here breaking stuff, dropping things. Oh, look. It's all popped up right here.
The pop on the other side of the roof coming off was incredible.
What do you mean pop? Did it just like...
It just... Boom, boom. Like you start seeing little dents form, and then as you heat it up, they come off, and the roof just pops right up.
There's the pop.
See what I'm saying?
Very, very satisfying.
So satisfying.
I'm glad I got that. Look at that. As I almost fall over, as Austin almost falls over too. All right, roof is off. We got a F32 convertible. All right, so we are making progress and we have a big package sitting here that is, well, this is hopefully the roof to go on this thing as we've gotten the roof off, and this thing came from Germany. So hopefully it's all good. There were none of these things in the States. We've got a little bit of, tape from, I can only assume, the freight company that got this thing over here. So hopefully we don't have any damage because, well, I don't really want to have to deal with that and get another one of these things coming. But time to crack into this. Oh. Maybe I'm the one to be worried about, not the freight company. All right. Well, that's looking pretty sweet. Everything looks good here from what I can tell. Oh, and we even got Dave in the mix. Let's set this thing on. Oh, that's exciting. So it actually fits, old black on white, got a little stormtrooper look going on anyways. Sick. So now Dave has to go through and bond this thing on, put some spot welds in it. Not gonna put as many spot welds as there were that came off because there were so many. They had to drill out so many spot welds. So this is exciting because now this means we can get the cage done. And getting the cage done, getting this on, means we can start bolting some parts onto this thing soon and get it to the track. So super exciting to get moving forward on some next steps on this F32 project. Cage is getting closer to completion. We've got the wiring harness all out of here. I say we, I mean Dave has gotten the wiring harness all out of here. Still a couple final touches before we get it to paint, but this baby's gonna get loaded up here soon and had to get a little cleaned up. Looks like Dave has gotten the seat in the final position, so gonna hop in and see where we are. He's been playing with the dash bar placement a little bit. You can play with the dash bar placement, you know, kind of depending on where exactly you want everything to land, but this is feeling right. Tons and tons of headroom. Steering wheel centered. He's got the seat shifted over as far as possible. Good visibility of the dash and good visibility forward. So this is awesome. He's kind of killing it on making progress on this thing. So I'm feeling super comfortable, ready to actually rip in this thing. And then also he's got these hood pins done. So got some arrow catches up here. Made this nice plate that goes into the factory location that we will then duplicate that to get that as a kit. And then back here, Daniel is trucking away on us getting some arrow catches in the trunk. Look at that, he got that one in. And we're gonna have a little bracket here to catch that for a nice, clean solution. We'll also get that duplicated and produced for a little trunk latch kit. So I'm getting excited as this thing is coming together. Props to the guys for getting all this work done. Austin has been working on some welding, got some harness tabs in. I think he's still got to do the tacos on the cage. And it looks like we got the templates for the arrow catches for the trunk. So that's pretty dope. Just got back from getting the interior painted, and it's only been back for like a day, and the guys have already been super busy on moving forward on this. They are pumped on this project. I'm pumped on this project. Time to start bolting some parts on this thing to get it turned into a race car. Interior really looks amazing, and they have already got the wiring harness laid in. They've got the bottom end of the engine torn down. I say bottom end, the oil pan off, as we are about to do this S55 oil pump solution in this thing to reduce oil starvation. We got a lot more parts to bolt on. We've done a lot of bits and pieces of development work. That's a little bit of what's taken us a while to get here, is getting some pieces made and prototypes and whatnot so that we can start putting parts on the car and turn it into a race car. So I am going to let them start trucking away at getting this thing put together. I'm excited. We got a lot more stuff coming on this thing as it's gonna get on track soon. So stay tuned for more of this thing coming up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave us a comment.
Ready to go? Should be an awesome race weekend. We are ready to kill it this year. It's gonna be a wild ride.